Annie Mae and also Denise, but I'll start with your mother. What would you like to say to mothers who may be doing the same thing that you two were doing?
First of all, I like to say we all come from a very dysfunctional family, whether we believe it or not.
Right.
Your families may not be like mine, but you got alcoholics, you got dope fiends, you got lesbians, you got gays, you got card players, you got liars. I can go on and on.
And cheaters.
Somewhere down the line, your life fit that. And I can say for a fact that there is hope for them that want it. Everybody don't want it. But he said, freely I give. So it's to you without no cost to just come where the table is spread and the feast of the Lord is going on. There is hope.
Okay. I want to thank you for that. What about you, Denise?
Well, what I would like to say to the mothers, the daughters, the sons, that hope really begins at the door of an addict's heart. Hope begins at that one that is behind the bars. Because why? Sometimes at that point is when God can just work through that and you know that it is truly him that is dealing with you, because you can't get high anymore. You know, you can't steal anymore. Sometimes it just comes to that point. And to the mothers, the daughters, the sons, the grandchildren, today I want you to know that there is hope. And life don't have to stay separated. With the Almighty God, he puts things back together. And that's the way that I found it to work, is with him. He take away all the guilt, all the shame, all the hurt. At once upon a time, I didn't call my mother. I would just say, 30-0. Or I would say, May. And when she gave her life to God, which gave me the respect for my mother, I was able to say, Mother, I love you. We sat down and we talked about the things that transpired as her being a parent who neglected me.
Yeah.
We talked about those things. She was able to ask me to forgive her, and I was able to accept the forgiveness and the hurt that I caused upon her once she gave her life back. So I truly want individuals to know that this thing truly works. It's real. And it's need to be told.
Yeah, yeah.
So we working in the ministry as God will permit us. We go into the jails or wherever God will have us to go, and we're letting them know that we operate as one, as a mother and a daughter.
Okay, now that's good. That's good, because you can turn your life around, and like I said, I'm not gonna give away a whole lot, but Annie Mae, I mean, at the point where you had her, I mean, it was a miracle. I mean, and that didn't change your thinking about going out there, you know, in the world of pimping and stuff like that. I mean, Denise was truly a miracle.
Yes, she was.
Based on that accident, you know, so. But that's all you need to hear. But like I said, this is truly, this is truly an amazing story. You know, I read a lot of books. And like I said, this book, Who Said It Couldn't Be Done? A Diamond from the Rough by Denise Jones. I laughed, I cried more than I laughed, you know. Because really, I've never heard of and I'm kind of naive, I guess, but I've always known the men to be pimps were men. I mean, you know, they were men. Never really heard about a woman pimp. So I think you have a unique story in itself.
Okay.
Pimping, because I still can't visualize you being a pimp. I really can't. But this was a good book. It really was. And I wish you the best with your non-for-profit organization, because you're trying to help others. And like I said, this is a book that to me should be made into a movie. You know, and hey, we gonna get it done some kind of way, even if we have to drag all these producers here down at Can TV with these cameras and take them out on the street. You know, because I mean, people who are familiar with the West Side, you know, can actually visualize the locations. That's what I was doing, because a lot of places you name, even was it Roberts Motel on Michigan on South Side.
Yes.
You know, so. You know, reading, as you mentioned the locations, hey, I visualize it because I'm familiar with the West Side and the South Side, you know. So I truly, truly enjoyed this book. And I want to thank you, too, for coming on, sharing your part of your life, because you didn't tell everything.
No,
and I don't want you to tell everything,
right.
you know. Just give people a little taste of your life, you know. So I want to thank you for taking time, coming on to Taking It to the Streets, and I'm sure you're going to be on other shows as well. And we're going to pray upon this movie, okay? Somebody, Tyler, Oprah, who else? Spike, you know,
Right.
I mean, just think about it. This is really a touching story to me, especially part about the slipping. I don't know if I should mention that, but I am. Okay, when you was after one of your lady friends, you found out where she was, and you and Denise both went to get her. You told Denise, go to the back in case she tried to run out the back door, and you had in the front. And this was during, I think, the wintertime or
Yes,
something, so
yes.
it was ice on the ground. So true enough, I think she came out the back door, but y'all was slipping and sliding all down the street trying to catch her. But anyway, that's enough about that, okay? So I want to thank you for tuning in to Taking It to the Street. But you definitely got to, if you get a chance, you know, just read the book, okay? Who Said It Couldn't Be Done? A Diamond in the Rough by Denise Jones. And I want to thank Denise's mother, Miss Annie Mae, for coming on, sharing part of her life as well. So
Appreciate it.
until the
Appreciate
next time, hey, we will try to bring extraordinary people to you. Okay? Thanks for tuning in.